And it is to the sound of this awesome music we are going to start the stream. Good evening, guys! My name is Cadium, and this music is getting on my nerves. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be witnessing the week number 2 match of this music. Okay, it's a challenge. I have to keep focus here. We are going to be witnessing week 2 of the Top Dog League. So match number 2 for Boreal eSports playing against Rebirth eSports, a team that I absolutely know nothing of and that I'm going to discover. I've been exploring some of their profiles, and it all seems to be very strong masters, and they have one grandmaster for now, and Boreal is in there with a surprise. We're supposed to see 2 new players tonight, and we are supposed to be, we should be ready, and we're gonna see one of these new players right away. As I should probably bring up a little bit this volume here. Alright. Okay, so apparently someone gave me the lead. Both players are ready. Let's stop this elevator music. There we go. Much better. Much better. Alright. Guys, if you don't know me, my name is Cadium. I'm going to be your shoutcaster tonight. And we're going to start this game in just a few seconds. We're going to be playing on King Sejong Station. Now, while this game is loading up, let's just remind ourselves of the Top Dog League format, which is going to be 5 best of ones. It is actually a best of 5 of best of ones. So we're going to see a total of 10 players. No matter what happens, we're playing all 5 games. And we are in, wait for it, game number 1. Come on. Get there. Oh my god, there you go. Am I lagging? What's happening? Well, let's get back here. Alright, this is totally not problematic. Here we go, we are in game number 1. And this is, wow, this is an interesting UI. I had never seen this one. I might as well. What is going on? Why is it disappearing like that? Okay, this is weird. I'll get used to it. Don't worry, guys. It's all good. It's all good. Let's just remove this because it's not it's not appropriate anymore. There we go. So, let's start by the Rebirth. But Rebirth eSports player playing out of the top left corner. It is Psycho. And his opponent, a brand new acquisition by Boreal eSports. He actually joined the team, I think it was Monday, like yesterday or Sunday. Sunday night, I think is the real date. It is Boreal Pluto. Alright, let's just make sure everything is good here. Okay, alright. First game is going to be a PVZ. This interface is pretty nice, but I can't see the people outside the game. I don't know what this means, Saint. I am sorry. Alright, so Pluto. Indeed. So I can't. This is weird. I won't use this anymore. Okay. So we're gonna be going vanilla on this. We're not even gonna have a production tab for the first game. I am sorry, guys. I can't even follow. This interface is weird. It's definitely made for casters who have their own up server and they don't have to control the camera, and everything has to be done by with the keyboard. And I don't have appropriate hotkeys, so we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go for it. We're not going to interrupt the players by doing this. Pluto has started with a 15 pool, followed by an expansion, which is kind of what you would expect. Remember, now this is a best of one, so I know we've only been in there for 1 week, but there is very little cheese that has been seen, and I've seen some of the games from other clan wars of this league too, and it seems to be the case. So it seems to be a format that gives us pretty good games overall. Like no quickie games. No, we've had one weird game with like double starport last week, but I mean, you got to see some of those weird games sometimes. And Pluto will sneak in. Pluto is a rank 100-ish Grandmaster. It's the first time I see him play. I have absolutely no idea what's his style, but one thing's for sure. He has, let's see if I can, okay, I can still see his vision, which is good. He has vision over the whole freaking base, and he has some pretty nice micro too, you know, microing those separated pairs of Zerglings, even getting, I believe he got he got a probe on that, might even get a second one. Nope, he's going to be pushed back by the Zealot here, losing 3 Zerglings to 1 probe plus a scouting is totally worth it in my opinion. Plus he's getting this ultra fast third, it's already completed. Just as Psycho's Nexus completes as well. Now guys, I'm going to be checking the chat in between the games. But remember that it is mandatory for this league to have at least a 2-minute delay. I'm not always keeping the same delay, so people don't get used to it and start, you know, cheating. I mean, it's still a 2-minute delay, but I change it by a couple dozen seconds every now and then. So I'm not going to be able to fully follow chat tonight. I'm really sorry about it. But of course, in regular friendly clan wars, I'm going to be live. My 2 fingers on the pulse of this chat. But not tonight. So both players peaking at 50 supply. This is so weird. I can't even see. No, I can't even see how many harvesters these guys have. But Pluto just started saturating his third, and it seems our Protoss player is also gearing up for a third with his Mothership Core well positioned here to defend. And yeah, a pretty decent wall in here with the pylon blocking the back door behind the 4th gas that's being taken right now. 3rd and 4th gas. We are going to see, now let's see, we really have to see directly what our players are building to know what they're going for. I don't even see, we don't even have their minerals. What the hell is that? Okay guys, this is getting weird. What's building? What's that building? I mean, I need to know one thing. What is this building? So we are totally blind right now, so at some point, and you know, I gotta say, this is, the name of this user interface is WCS 2.0. So I really hope this is not what we'll get for the next WCS finals, like BlizzCon and all that stuff. So Pluto is adding in buildings. And yeah, he's really good. I don't know what to say. This is crazy. I'm going to assume these are gateways. Thank you. Triple starport here and I wouldn't even know it. Alright, so there was a changeling that scouted the whole freaking base of Psycho. And there's another one. No, it's the Overseer, of course. That's going to see this building here. This very important building that we know nothing about for now. This is so lame. I'm sorry, guys. Really, I'm changing it back up to whatever it was before. I don't care if it's not game hard. I'm just not gonna lose any more time for that. I really want to read chat after this game. Okay, so it ends up that this building was an Hydra den. So our Zerg player is going to pump out Hydra. There were actually some on the field already. this is going to be an upgrade for. I assume it's going to be +1 attack for the Hydras. But there's a big push here coming in from Psycho. Pluto definitely has the supply advantage, and he has the army composition to deal with this. There are no zealots whatsoever, and Psycho is going to get obliterated here. Even though he got some very nice force fields off, there's just too much brute force, I think. With the reinforcements, Pluto should be able to get rid of all of that stuff. Only 3 zealots. I can't see the army either. I know this is Crab Saint. I'm truly sorry about this. So they're going to be trading back and forth. Pluto having the upper hand, I believe. And yes, Zergling reinforcements will take some of these, especially because he's fighting on creep. I mean, Pluto's got a very nice creep spread on this side of the map, and even though, well, this could very well be GG here. He lost so much stuff. He basically only has, he overcommitted to that fight. He really kept on warping units. This was, I'm puzzled. I'm puzzled. Why go for an all-in when you just set up a third? A well-defended third that wasn't even, like, problematic or something. It wasn't attacked or anything. So Psycho is gonna try to get out of there while Pluto establishes his 4th and is in a very good position to deal, like, game-ending damage here. There are literally no DPS units, no Colossi, no Void Rays of any sorts. He just rebuilt the Mothership Core also, so he's not gonna have even a Photon Overcharge to defend this. This base is basically dead. I mean, and he's not even gonna go for it, it seems? Is Pluto really gonna... yeah, okay. So, he forces out 2 force fields, and there's literally nothing the Protoss player can do about this. I mean, the best he can hope for is not lose those probes, to hope for an eventual comeback. There's also a little bit of harassing gearing up here, but no, Pluto sees the probes. They should have moved away from there earlier, and they're all gonna get completely destroyed. Pluto now in a extremely nice position. I want to see those zealots not even gonna get a cancel on the hatch. He's waiting for reinforcements here, still waiting. He's checking to see. No, he's aggressing the ramp now. He's going for it. Gets blocked by force fields. He probably will use the brute force of those Hydras to take down the front line of buildings. There you go. And he's going to force out the rest of the force fields. If there are force fields, there are 2 left, it seems. Maybe 1 more. But at this point, and even Zerglings, oh yes, and GG. I just now saw that the Protoss player, Psycho, just broke his own backdoor rocks. I believe it was him. And wow, this user interface is lame! Default, please. Wow. I know we can't see building names. You guys are sending me messages. I know. I'm sorry. This UI is #crap. This is it. I want to read chat. I want to see what you guys think of this UI. Whoa, no, I don't want to. Am I gonna cast 1 game out of 2 in French? No, this is not this is not the program. Get more viewers, yes. No space Sereno. And this is a mod. Oh my god. I never played StarCraft, but I'm Beast Mode Pluto. He set up a nice aggression, but there were too many Hydras. Maybe if he hit like 30 seconds before, he could have taken the 3rd. He would have lost a lot, though. He would have lost a lot. I'm surprised. I don't have any comments. I'm clueless about StarCraft 2. Watching it is pretty nice. Some little guys attacking aliens. Yes, this is basically what it is. So So I don't know why it affected the other observers. I thought I was only changing my own UI. So game two is yeah, in preparation right now. So Pluto, that was if I created a map, hang on. There's some so we're back to default. Anyway, and I'm gonna be able to put back whenever we get in the game. I'm gonna be able to go back to the regular overlay. Fail. Thank you, Mr. Roger. Thank you. Such a fail. I agree. I agree. I really thought this was. They sent out some patch notes earlier today, and they said, "Oh, so we changed all the game heart stuff and da da da." I'm not the one who created the game. I just went in my settings and changed the user interface to WCS 2.0, as I thought. I mean, they associated with game heart, so they probably named it WCS 2.0, and I don't know. I don't know. It was just weird. So Pluto, welcome to the team. Welcome to Boreal eSports. I hope you have a really nice time here, sir. It was certainly nice watching you play, even though I couldn't really see what you were doing until it was done. This is the weirdest user interface for streams ever. So let's see exactly where he's standing right now. I think he's in the top 100. Is he? He's 67th. There you go. 2,104 points with a pretty close to 60% win rate. Insane. Excellent. Welcome, dude. So, our player, please. Someone from Boreal has to answer to this. They have to go fast, or I may put back the elevator music. Oh, our next player, guys, and this is an announcement. This is an announcement I was eager to make. I didn't know if he would really play. I didn't know if he would really play tonight. I'm really, really proud and happy to announce our next player is Boreal Alex Semois. Thank you, Tiger. Boreal Alex Semois. This is real. Alex is one of my old teammates, one of my old players from Team Killing Spree, and we're both really happy to be showing the Boreal tag now, as we think this team not only has the potential to improve again, but it's already very good. I saw the roster, like the real roster. I see it now. These guys, they either have a really big potential or they're already at the top, which is a nice combination of people that are gonna help each other get to the top. I mean, I'm totally hyped for it. I don't know what to say. So we've announced our player. Of course, now the way this works, the winning team announces their player first. So the losing team gets both the race pick advantage and they get the map pick too. So they can choose their matchup and their map, which is a pretty big advantage. I mean, especially at the GM level where the little things count so much. And the next map is going to be Overgrowth. I'm sorry, I have this reflection. I'm. Alright, switch it back over here. Getting annoyed by my own lamp. Should put this like this. There we go. So we're gonna play on Overgrowth, and I guess we'll just see who's the Rebirth eSports player when we get there. Guys, again, this is the Top Dog League. We're playing 5 best of ones. So the winner doesn't stay. It's two fresh, brand new players every time, and we're gonna play all 5 games. So don't leave if either team gets a 3-1 or 3-2, 3-2, 3-0, 3-1 advantage. Game 4 and Game 5 is 100% confirmed. We missed it last week. It was a problem. So I just want to make sure everyone stays. I'm just really happy Alex joined. Really. So I changed the interface. I get quite a few messages about the UI, and it's fixed now. 39 viewers. Thanks guys for watching. I'm leaving. Felipe is staying. Okay, so they're using their real first names. Race check for everyone. We're gonna have a TVT. It seems interesting. So especially because they got the matchup advantage. What I want to see real quick is the next Rebirth eSports players win rate. Pretty decent at 53% win rate in TVT. Whereas Mr. Alex is not the player who played the most games up until today. Statistics, let's see. Oh, it reset. It reset. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. Not gonna answer to that. It's not my thing. We've got, holy crap, we've got 64 viewers, guys. It's nice to see you guys talking French in the streams. In the stream chat. I'm always watching you, even though I don't read what you say in French. I really appreciate, guys. And yes, Alex, c'est moi. Hype. Is it TVP? Was it TVP or it's TVT? Hang on. Oh my God, it's a TVT. It's a TVP. Holy crap. Right, so I'm gonna have to get used to this. They give me lead every time so I can start the game. And I just don't realize it, and I keep talking and talking that both players are ready. So sorry guys, this is my fault. And we are heading straight into game number 2 with a much better UI now. Oh yes, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. All hail the production tab. Here we go. Game number 2. Boreal is ahead, 1-0 right now. And this man right here, the Protoss player for Rebirth eSports, is going to try to give a first map to his team. It is Ares. And his opponent, playing his first game with a brand new team for Boreal eSports. It is Alex, c'est moi. Which I'm gonna call Alex from now on for the sake of simplicity, as I have been for the last 3 years. There is no word to say how happy I am that Alex joined Boreal. He is just such a good player. For those of you, okay, a little bit of backstory here, because I can. Because I can get some backstory on this player for once, okay? We are talking about a player who played LAN ETS 2013. I believe he finished top 10 or top 8. I'm not totally sure. What I know is that he kept playing for a couple weeks after that, and then he stopped playing for almost a year. And you know what happened? Alex came all the way from Quebec City to Montreal for LAN ETS 2014 this year. He hadn't played for over 8-9 months. He played a couple practice games and he made top 4. This is how good this guy is right now. I'm putting a lot of pressure on him because I know he can take it. He's a really good player. So my expectations are, you don't see it, but they're about this high. Like this high. Alex Simoa high, at least. And he's tall. So, there we go. We've got Aris crossing the map for a scout. He saw pretty much everything he had to see, saw the gas first, and thus knows that it is going to be a Reaper expand. Still coming back, wants to be a 100% sure. Maybe gonna drop a little pylon. No, he's gonna back out and take an expansion of his own. Really, I appreciate having the UI right now. For reals. I'm pretty sure you guys do. I realize we're so dependent, as casters, we're so dependent on that information. It's like watching a hockey game without knowing the score or knowing what happened before. It's so weird. Like you enter the action and you know there's action, but you don't know why. So Reaper from Alex is gonna come in, take a few shots on a probe. It's gonna be saved. Anyway, Mothership Core is here. Mama Ship is here to defend. A few shots off on this expansion, and Reaper's gonna back out. Maybe try his luck for a scout later on. So we are talking about a GM level Terran right now that is coming back to StarCraft. So we could get him like top master level, which makes him really, really even with this player from Rebirth eSports, Aris, which is also a top 8 masters, I believe. If not, well, he's really close. So this is again a really even matchup, and it is a very important match as well. And Reaper is gonna get sniped here in midair, headshot, headshot, MLG. All right, I'm not gonna go any further than that, or else dubstep will start. Ares crossing the map with a stalker, gonna try to come back with some scouting. I do believe this probe taken out. Yes, it was. I think it was. Yes, but Alex didn't get a Reaper kill, so he definitely got that scouting probe. But what has our friend the Protoss seen? Not a lot. It's been a while since he came back, actually. So doesn't know really what's going on into Alex's base. Alex is gearing up for a pretty nice timing push here with... And he's only pumping Marines right now. He has one reactor, one tech lab researching STEM, and he's pumping out Marines like there's no tomorrow. And he's gonna, yeah, commit to some aggression. Maybe in about a minute he's gonna start crossing the map, since it's gonna give him a nice timing with STEM. Meanwhile, Ares is... yeah, has completed a robo facility, has added on... I didn't see the order. I know a very popular thing right now is adding in this robo facility before adding in some gates. It is risky, but it allows you to get these earlier observers. If they go out on the field, they're really useful. And yeah, it's the second one. I mean, is it the second one? Yes, it is. There's no third one. Good. So this is not going to... and he's even getting a third one. Okay, at this point he could have dropped the robo bay, and he would have got, like, saved the production time of these two observers with no delay to his Colossi, which is awesome for the Protoss player. Just a little bit risky. So let's see. We're going to follow this observer. And this is definitely not what I wanted to do, but we're still going to appreciate this much more regular UI. He hasn't seen a lot. Honestly, he saw the tech lab researching, and he saw the addition of the reactor. So what is Alex going to do with this? Is he going to switch it up? Or, yeah, probably. It's probably just a setup to switch up and get some medevacs. Since there's no armory, I do not expect him to go for Hellbats or something. He's just going to lift up the factory and go get some scouting with it. Ares doesn't have a lot of units right now. Two stalkers, two sentries, the mothership core, couple zealots, and the first colossi that doesn't have range just yet. In about 80 seconds, and Ares is gonna spot this whole army, the whole army, and he's gonna have to back out. This is gonna be a really tough hold. Alex has a little bit less harvesters than Ares does, but and he's gonna back out. Alex, is he scared of the Colossus? Or is he just waiting for the medevacs to come for drops? But that is very interesting because it's gonna give Ares enough time to get extended thermal lens completed, get a few chrono boosts on these +1/+1 upgrades, and he's geared up for the counter drop. I mean, this drop is probably not gonna do anything. Let's see. He's gonna need a good reaction time, and he even gets spotted here by the observer of Ares. So this drop is known of, and there's a drop of his own for Ares with 4 zealots here. Gonna go straight for the mineral line. Maybe adding in a yeah, he's gonna warp in some more units for sure, or not. Just making me lie here. 2 Vikings are on the field. I'm a little bit worried though because Alex doesn't have a 3 base economy, and what's this? It's a pylon. Okay, so we're gonna stay focused, and yeah, there goes the warp in for Ares. Gonna come back with a zealot to either get a yeah, he's waiting for it to move out. He sees the army. So many well placed observers for Ares. He just needs the watchtowers for it to be a really good vision, which it is not right now. And now Ares knows that's a very important one too. He sees both locations for the eventual third and sees that CC is not even down, so he knows there must be some aggression coming up. We've got 7 Vikings. I was worried of his medevac count, but those medevacs have so much energy. It could be enough. It could be enough. And he has 10 Marauders, 13 Marauders. Some of them just spawn right here. And I'm kind of worried. What are those units doing there? Is he gonna land? I think he should. I think he should totally land. Photon overcharge is used, and the factory was kiting it all, and even bring in some SCVs to kite. The whole army is stemmed directly in the time warp. Probes are pulled, and is it gonna be enough? There are enough Vikings to deal with both Colossi here. They're even out of the range, and nothing, no area of effect damage. Alex could win it right there. It's actually over. No units whatsoever, and GG on this 2 base push. Wow. This 2 base push was so strong, and was it the best position possible for the Protoss player? I didn't expect Alex to commit so much into that attack though. I'm curious to see the replay right now because I really underestimated his starport production. He had 7 Vikings and 4 medevacs. I thought he only had 2 medevacs and a handful of Vikings. But it seems like he had enough to deal with the 2 Colossi, even though he had extended thermal lance. SCVs, like he pulled 6 SCVs to tank the photon overcharge at the first few shots of Colossi, which did literally no damage, even though it has a very high DPS. So while those SCVs were tanking, he could kite the zealots, obliterated them with the whole army, and because the stalkers weren't attacking his actual army, they were attacking the Vikings. So it ended up being just a massive steamroll of that army, and Boreal takes the lead 2-0 in this clan war against Rebirth eSports. I hope you guys are appreciating this stream. As you can see here, we've got a Facebook page, facebook.com/boreal-esports, that you can visit and like for all the status updates of all our divisions. It's not only StarCraft. We've got a very nice Dota 2 team. We've got a CSGO team as well, and many other divisions that I don't even know. I don't even know everyone yet. It's such a big team. It is such a big team. And if you enjoy the streaming, guys, you can follow me at BRLcadium. I'm almost slipped on that one. You can follow me on Twitter at BRLcadium and on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cadium Live. Maybe one of our mods is going to be kind enough to link it in chat for you guys. Maybe in between the game, you could drop a follow. I'd really, really appreciate it. I stream almost every night, and I'm also collecting funds. I'm also collecting money for Dreamland, which is a land that we're promoting right now. I'm actually taking care of the StarCraft 2 tournament at Dreamland in Montreal, November 14th to 16th. And all the money I collect until that date is going to be split evenly between the StarCraft 2 prize pool at Dreamland and the Dreamland organization, which is collecting money by itself to give to the Quebec Suicide Prevention Association, which is something that touches everyone, every single one of us. We've had either some bad ideas, bad thoughts in the past, or we know someone who has. So all of you know how important that cause is, which is why we are very, very seriously doing it. As we are waiting for Boreal's next pick. Right now. Oh yes, I'm gonna mod someone. Hang on. 62 viewers, guys. I'm really, really glad. Follow the channel, definitely. What's happening right now? Okay, I thought the delay server just dropped. Can you guys still see the stream? Okay, we're gonna address this right now. It has a 2-minute delay, but I'm going to address this. Anonymous QC. In French, it would be better for a Quebec team. I completely disagree with you. I would rather enjoy to have an English stream and a French stream for those who want to watch it, and other casters that want to get involved and try their luck at casting. I would really appreciate that. There's a delay, but I'm addressing it right now. I'm just going to type that in the chat. The fact of the matter is, a French stream, all in all, is never going to hit 100 plus viewers at any given time. It's gonna get a lot of clicks though, because people are interested in Clan Wars. They see this, they see the title up there, SC2 Clan War. Hey, I want to watch these players. I want to know. I want to get involved in a closer community. I want to see new streamers. But they hear it in French and they drop. That's the reality. It's been my reality for the last 3 years, and I'm done with it. I love you guys. I'm proud of my language. I'm proud to speak French. But we are in an era where if we're going to go anywhere, we're going to get involved with the rest of the Canadian community, with the North American community, and eventually with the world community. It's not a Quebec thing. It's not a Florida thing. It's not a California thing. It's a global thing. Esports is global. So, this is the reason why, when I joined Boreal, I asked them to put me up as an English streamer, and we were totally on par with that. We all agreed that it was necessary, and you see the result. We've got almost 70 viewers right now. People are enjoying the stream, and we're all having fun. a stream in French for a team mostly francophone, mostly French speaking, I agree. Then do it. It's okay. Just send a message to someone from Boreal, and if you want to get involved. But the important thing, as this is a business, we want to get more and more. We're gonna touch less. Yeah, we're gonna touch less people. But I know some people don't understand English. Je sais que vous comprenez pas tous l'anglais. I know that, but don't take it personally. Prenez pas ça personnel. Don't take it like a personal thing. It's something we have to do. It's our responsibility. And if we want to get esports, Quebec esports, let's call it like that. If we want to get it somewhere on a map, and if we want to get someone to pinpoint Quebec on a map and say this is an esports place, we gotta join the train, and it is going to be done in English. So I hope this has answered your questions. We're gonna have Catalina for game number 3, and we have a Grandmaster. Let's take a look quickly. What's going to be our... Is it going to be PvP? So, is it... We are having a... Oh, it's a first time Grandmaster too. So, someone in total progression right now. In the lower Grandmaster tier. But still a Grandmaster. Doesn't matter, had GM. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry for ranting about the French versus English stream. I'm just tired of it. I'm gonna take a look at chat in a few minutes because I know there's a delay. "68 viewers. Can you imagine? It's so great. Thanks for being there, guys. I really hope you're appreciating this, and just no one's talking. No one's talking in the chat. I think must 2 minutes. Time to become bilingual, guys. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not. No, I mean it's a liberty for everyone to learn or not. So are both of our players ready? It's going to be a PVT. Hushang is ready, and HHS is ready. Good luck, have fun. Oh, quickly, can I get ref? Okay, good. Woo! So this is game number 3, starting in a few seconds. On Catalina, a PVT, and Boreal could end it right here, no matter what. Remember, guys, we're gonna play all 5 games, no matter what's the score, because it probably matters for tiebreakers in the end. So they're really important matches. Every match is important, and we are in game number 3. In the bottom right corner of Catalina, we have the player who could give Boreal its first win in the Top Dog League. It is Hushang. And his opponent for Rebirth eSports, a Grandmaster player of the Terran race, spawning in the top position. It is HHS. Let me just grab something to drink here. Here we go. So, another TVP. Let's see. Okay, I thought I didn't have any sound. You know how my stream, like my sound bugged in right in the middle of the last week's stream? I hope it's not gonna happen again. It was not funny. So let's see. Last game we saw a Terran like mown the lawn in front of a Protoss base. We'll see now if maybe the Protoss Master Race can get a comeback and go for a win. We already have a barracks down here. It seems like, okay, I missed this. I thought he was going for Nexus first, which I found was really bold if he did. But it's not going to be the case. He's definitely, this is heading towards a Mothership Core expand thing. As I said, I don't expect any way, shape, or form of cheese. Like, even all-ins, like the 2-base push that was done by Alex in the last game, this is a surprise for me. It's so risky, especially when he scouted the Colossi. I thought it was really, bold, but that's just my opinion. I mean, he saw a Protoss stayed on 2-base, doesn't have a third. I know he didn't have a third either, but I mean, it's really bold to go for it anyway. But that's just his style, I guess. He likes to go for big pushes, big timings. So we've got a Reaper expand coming up. There's the Reaper almost on the way right here. We're going to see it pop out and we're going to follow it. Cybernetic score just now ended, and Nexus is going to go down in a few seconds as the Mothership Core will be starting a little bit later. So he goes for the Nexus first, then adds on the Mothership Core. There we go. Oh, I thought that was the Reaper. No, this is it. There you go. So it's a little bit later than I thought. It stops here. Remember now that the Reaper can jump this cliff that goes straight into the main. I hope I'm not muted. Okay, I thought I was muted for a second there. So Mothership Core pops out just in time. And it's not going to give a lot of information. He saw, I don't even think he saw the cybernetics core researching, but he knows that it's there, of course, because of the Mothership Core. He comes back, sees, doesn't see the expansion. I'm surprised. So, Hushang successfully delays this factory by a good 15 seconds just with this probe that he's gonna lose for sure now. Still. First blood. I think, yes, first blood it was. And you know the face, the first blood advantage gives like 75% chance of winning. I'm kidding, of course. Mothership Core is positioned here. HHS comes back with the Reaper, confirms that there is indeed an expand. Maybe if he comes to the main, he could get caught. We'll see, because there's a Stalker that's pretty well positioned. And a second scout. No, a second Stalker. No way this Reaper makes it out alive. If he pops in, he has to pop in and back out straight as he jumps. Doesn't seem like he's going to do it. And just as I leave, he jumps in. There we go. He's under attack. Second Stalker left, but he went way too deep. He's going to sacrifice the Reaper to get a full scout. And he gets the scout he wanted. He sees the Twilight Council, and he sees it researching too. So this has got to be a tell. He saw two Stalkers. He didn't see a lot of tech. Did he see the Robo facility building? Yes, he did. I don't know if he clicked on it or saw it, but he has to know this is Blink right now. And he's going to come out with 10 Marines. 2 Widow Mines are out on the field as well. As we're talking about a Terran player still on 26 Harvesters, just now starting to... This is weird. How does he have so little SCVs? I mean, he's probably on par production-wise, not production, but income-wise because of the mules. Yes, he is. But we're still talking about a 10-plus deficit of workers. If this doesn't do a lot of damage, this drop has... Oh, those Widow Mines, they could go to work here, and they could bring HHS right back into this game. 3 Stalkers to defend this. Where is the Mothership Core when you need it? Widow Mines are dropped. They're burrowed. Mushang, no! This hurt. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if he gets away with killing the medevac here, And Hushang with Blink now completed is gonna be able to kite out those Marines. I'm sorry, I get worked out whenever mines burrow in a mineral line. I lose my breath and I holy crap. So he did do the damage he needed. I say the damage he needed because if he had lost both of those Widow Mines and the medevac, it would maybe not have been the same story, but now that he saved them, he's still in a deficit, don't get me wrong. And, okay, so Hushang doesn't have vision over there, he doesn't have an observer close by, so he can't blink in the main. And a tank is on the field, and did he dodge that? Whoa! Ninja! The Ninja Stalkers strike again! Whoa! Those are some reflexes, brothers. Holy cow. Okay. So, income-wise, both of these players should be pretty even now. We're just missing, yeah, the fourth gas that's going to come in right now. With the mules, our Terran player is even going to have a slight advantage in mineral per minute. And he's getting concussive shells, starting to get some marauders in there. He's going bio definitely. Hasn't started his upgrade, but neither has Hushang, so he's not going to be behind in any way, shape, or form. Where is a third command center right now? I mean, he's worried about this. HHS has a very well positioned tank here, and he also has 2 bunkers and 1 in the net. Tries to come back in with a drop. There's nothing to defend here. Is he going to go for the probe kills? Photon overcharge is cast, and HHS is just going to fall back with this medevac. Not going to suffer any losses. Or maybe 1 Marine? Yeah, 1 Marine died there. Still not going to be able to deny extended thermal lance, but he got the... he knows now what's the tech path of his opponent. And there's a big drop here. I missed the Warp Prism. Getting quite a few SCV kills here. It's going to be important. Oh, so many of these hurt SCVs survive. It's kind of a shame. He only got 4. Still, saves 2 of the Zealots and the Warp Prism. So there's this constant threat of a drop on both sides. And our Terran player here doesn't have a third. He's going to go for a big push. He doesn't have +1/+1. He's going to have combat shield though. And some Vikings. Interesting. A command center is in production as well for his eventual third right here. And we have our Protoss player on double robo. Hushang has a saturated third here. Doesn't have the gases just yet, but he's still able to pump out double Colossi right now. Adding in, not 3, not 4, 6 gateways. Has a pretty decent amount of force fields, but he's going to have a lot of work to do. Catches a tank off. Gets the medevac! Boom! Nice pickup. And those 2 reinforcing Colossi basically end the threat of this push. There's not much he's going to do, even if he successfully sieges in the range of those Colossi, he's going to get wrecked right after. So HHS at about a 20 supply deficit takes the third. He's already mining from it long distance, as this main is getting pretty close to mine out. There's probably 1/3 of the minerals left there, so in a couple minutes it's going to be gone. Hushang at 154 supply. Let's see what's the army supply difference is 94 to 75, and our Terran player here has a quite static aggression potential right now. So if he catches the army of Hushang out of the base, it could work. He could very well deny this third right now, but he's probably way too busy kiting this army. And what is he gonna do at this point? There's almost nothing to defend here. HHS in a dire situation, trying to do damage of his own. He has the army to do it. Those very, very tanky Marauders now have +1/+1. He kites and gets a whole bunch of pros, but is it enough? His natural got completely wrecked So both players trade a base, but HHS is the only player losing some tech right now. And even a force field on the ramp will allow Hushang to come back and maybe even go aggress that third. Get some more, some more units killed by this Widow Mine. And there's definitely a third here. Hushang just doesn't know it. He's gonna see it right now. And this third should be lifted up right away. There's no way he's saving that. A little bit of a weird blink here. So, Hushang is not even gonna get caught by this army. He's trying to pincer it. He's got the right train of thought as Hushang is headed right in the direction of the first half of his army. He stims in, but what is he gonna do? The other half of his army is not there, and force fields behind prevent any unit from coming in. Stalkers focus the Vikings as there's only 2 Colossi left, and there's a lot of Marauders here. Where are the charge lots? There they are, and some Archons to reinforce here are gonna wreck the hell out of this Terran army, and GG is called as Boreal takes a 3-0 decisive lead here in week 2. In the week 2 match of the Top Dog League between Boreal and Rebirth. It's 3-0, but we're not done. We are not done, guys. So Boreal secured the win, that's for sure. But let's see if they can. I mean, I guess the next step has to be close it out as a 5-0. I wonder what's left in store for both of our teams. I see a lot of Rebirth and a lot of Boreal players, so I have no idea who's going to play. But I'm pretty sure this is very important, even on the long run. Gonna try to know. Alright, 66 viewers still. You guys just saw the medevac. Yeah, it was a nice. Even if Hushang wins this game, we still play all 5 games. Yes. Can I pay you to teach me in English? I can probably teach English better than I can teach StarCraft, so I guess I could. So these guys are talking about the Boreal LAN. Weird blink. I'm sorry, Hushang. It just seemed weird to me. I don't know. I don't know what was the purpose of that blink. I think, let me think. I think you tried to blink forward to eventually snipe the, what's it called? The command center. Wow. Get wrecked, KDM. Holy crap. So this is Gatorade, guys. Gatorade, stream Gatorade. It is supposed to be a thirst quencher. But I'm so freaking thirsty that all it does is like dry out my mouth. I need a bottle of water with this. So Mike Ross is going to be our next player. And this is kind of why I'm so hyped. All we've seen right now from Boreal is Grandmaster level. Grandmaster material. Alex Simoa wasn't ranked, but he's definitely worth top 100, if not top 50 Grandmaster. Pluto is 67th. Hushang is Grandmaster level 2. And we're going to see Mycross, which is, I think, top 150. Is that so? I don't know, really. He's also a low tier Grandmaster, but still a Grandmaster. Rank 180, is that so? Something like that. 134. I'm sorry, bro. I underestimated you. Wow. It's a nice ranking. And you were 128th. Nice. Okay. So yeah, let's say a mid tier. I guess we could say that. He's right on the line for the mid tier. So Boreal announced their player, Mike Ross. And we're just waiting for Rebirth. To snipe the Vikings. Oh. I saw that one. Like the second blink as the Vikings. Water is the best. Yeah, too much salt. You're completely right. Oh my god. What the hell? Water is the best option. Well, I believe in like moderation in all things. So I would have, yeah, I bought two of these, so I'm gonna keep the bottle as a water bottle, and I'm gonna use the second one because I believe it has thirst quenching properties. I assume that it has. It must have. I mean, why else would I drink this shit? Um, Certainly not because of marketing. Not. But yeah, I probably should get like something like that, a Gatorade or Powerade or whatever. There's no sponsorship here. And a bottle of water. So Mike Ross is ready. Patron is ready. Stream is ready. Alright, let's just make everyone the referee here. And we're gonna have another PVT. It is, yes, it is 3-ho 134. Yeah, 134 exactly. That's the ranking of Mike Ross right now. So we have, I haven't checked the level of the Rebirth player Patron. It's funny because in French, patron is actually pronounced patron, and it means boss. Like, this guy is a boss for us Frenchies. So let's see if he can put his team on the scoreboard as Rebirth is looking for a first win in this best of 5 of best of 1s. Boreal is in the lead 3-0, and this player is going to try to change that. Rebirth, Patron. And his opponent, the very talented and very handsome player from Boreal. I am, of course, talking about Micros. Here we go. So this is game number 4, our second to last game. This map looks weird. I'm guessing he vetoed it. This is a map I rather enjoy. It is weird. It is probably, I haven't checked What was the result? Guys, please inform me in the chat. Are the polls, I know Blizzard opened up a poll to see what old map the players would like to bring back in the next season, but I don't know like if they announced what other maps were coming back and what maps were not coming back. So, was there a winner? Did they declare a winner, or they just like everyone voted for like Steps of War? So they said, okay, this never happened. Steps of War would be totally awesome. I remember, like in my last team, we eventually wanted to mix things up, and we got tired of just like, oh, this is an interesting pylon placement. We're gonna keep a close watch on that. But we decided to organize a pretty high level StarCraft 2 tournament, a single elimination tournament with the same maps that were in use in the beta. So we've had like, was it called Space Station, Metalopolis. I don't think Agria Valley was there, but was it Steps of War? Uh, Lost Temple. If you guys remember Lost Temple, like not Shattered Temple, Lost Temple. Yes, the one with the ledge for the OP tank drops that were almost able to snipe the main from the natural. It was crazy. It was a crazy bad map. But back to this game. So guys, just type in the chat if you remember this map and flip some tables for me, please. As Patron is doing a really good work of delaying this Nexus that's finally gonna get planted, and this Reaper is gonna go to work on. Doesn't, yes, he does get the probe and survives. Lives to fight another day, as he even saves the SCV that got the block on that Nexus. So everything went as expected for the Rebirth player, which is a nice little start for him. So finally, Mycross plants down his Nexus, his Reaper. Reaper is back though. We're gonna follow him. Zealot is chasing, but it's too slow. Gotta get some afterburners, son. And again, comes back with a full scout, sees that there's obviously no cancel on this Nexus. And he's probably gonna come back in a few minutes for another round of scouting. First Widowmine is already out on the field for Patron, as he's adding in a starport. No other production facilities just yet. Just now starting a barracks, adding in 2 barracks now. He's a little bit supply block though. Oh my god, he's not producing. Yeah, he just finished. Yeah, that's why. Okay, he just finished a. He was supply blocked at 27 for so long. That's gonna be solved with the yeah. As this command center is ending, provides 11 supply to the Terran player. Everything should be good from now on. Adding in a a medevac. Is he gonna go for Widowmine drops? I'm wondering. Reaper is still here, and what is our national Mycross doing? This little pylon here ends up just being a scout for eventual drops right now. Not gonna put down any tech. Sorry. So Mycross went for the earlier Robo facility, as I said in the last game. Or was it the other one? I'm not sure, but it's a really popular like tweak to the regular Mothership Core expand. Now you could even say it's standard to go for the Robo facility first, allowing you to either get ultra fast Colossi, but most of the time just getting those so important observers. One is already on the field at Patron's natural, and one is checking out the entrance to the base, but there's this drop that's gonna get spotted by the pylon we mentioned earlier. Photon Overcharge and Photon Cannon here are going to prevent any aggression, any follow-up to this aggression. But there's a push coming in. Well, not a push. I thought it was a push. Oh, might get a good hit on this, but no. Wow, even dodging. I didn't know that was possible. Wow, so probes don't get killed when they enter the assimilator. I didn't know that. It never happened to me, so that's just the reason why. Some splash damage going down on this medevac, not gonna be a big deal. I believe Micros lost a sentry to one of those Widow Mines too. Just bringing back the observer just to be sure. The other one is chilling right there, ready to peek at the base. This annoying Reaper ends up getting 3 probes, which is better than nothing. Gets a whole bunch of scouting too. Micros a little bit ahead in workers, but Mules kind of even up the thing here. Yeah, he needs to cast down those Mules. There you go. Sorry, guys. Alright. Micros adding in the Twilight Council, getting +1 attack. He already has +1 armor. Yes, he does. Patron, I don't see that command center in the making, and he doesn't have all gases either. He just now gets his 4th gas. That is so late. You would have expected him to have way more minerals than that at this point, and he should drop the CC. I think this is a pretty even game. He doesn't need to go for the all-in aggression. Or if he does, he probably has a timing to use right now. Like, he should move out on the field right now or plant a 3rd. He has to do either. Let's see here. Hallucinated Phoenix. Let's see what he sees. Gonna check out. Yeah, he sees the whole army. Sees the whole army, sees the missile threat, and now Patron is moving out on the field. He's gonna get a timing with +1 attack instead, but 1-1 is gonna be ready, and extended thermal lens is gonna be very close to finishing as well. 2nd Colossi on the field. This timing gets thinner and thinner for the Terran player. And it's gonna get spotted too. This observer, this well-positioned observer, sees the Widow Mines, knows that something's up. Yeah, he has the vision. He needs to move this ASAP. Cancels the 3rd. Was not complete. I thought that Nexus was completed, but it wasn't. A good scan by Patron, sniping the observer. He's gonna have to rebuild that. That's always a struggle as a Protoss player. You never want to stop your Colossus production, but you need those observers, especially when you have a Terran player with Widow Mines. They do so much damage to. Oh my God, is Micros getting baited out of his base right now? Oh my goodness, he has to come back. Force fields would be key here. Guardian Shield is used instead, as Patron is gonna have an immense concave here, and he's gonna come out and snipe the Colossi, one of them at least. And he has the DPS. He has the DPS to destroy Micros' army, and he has the sustain of these 4 medevacs to come back. Photon Overcharge, 7 kills here, so much damage. As Patron comes back, goes in the main. Getting a snipe on this robo facility would be awesome. He's just gonna fall back as reinforcements are pouring in from the middle of the map. He's still got the supply advantage, finally planting down that 3rd. Just as Micros is doing, he's floating a little bit of money so he can afford it. There you go. This is gonna be a tough one. No Colossus on the field to help. No force fields. No Guardian Shield. These Zealots get kited. They don't have charge. This is a very weird spot to be in, as Widowmine gets another hit off. And I don't know how Micros will get out of there. Even Widowmine taking a few hits from the Colossus, which falls. Only Stalkers remain, and Rebirth might get a first point in this clan war here, as Micros is not gonna be able to live out of this game losing so many probes. He's gonna stay in there. I understand. Getting a few warp ins. Gonna try to come and maybe snipe a few units. The Nexus goes down. His only chance right now is to get a few more warp ins with the Colossi, but at this point, Patron could be very patient and fall back, or could push into the main. He scans, he knows sentries. Just now a sentry warps in. But either way, our Terran player is able to lift up his own army and drop in the main, maybe even over Mycross's army. And this Nexus was completed. It's going to get destroyed. Did I see a DT Shrine? Yes. A DT started attacking and he scanned right away. Patron, very well focused here. Mycross getting a few free hits. Nice force field to catch down an additional Marauder here. And Mycross is hanging in there, but almost no units. And this last Colossi will fall. He's not producing anything. And well played. Game number 4 ends in a tremendous fashion. Constant aggression from the Terran player gives Rebirth a win in this clan war. It's now 3-1, and the last game is just on our doorstep. The next player is gonna be well, actually, Rebirth has to announce their player first. And you know, this is Pro League format. For those who just join us, we're almost at the end of the clan war. Boreal eSports lead 3-1 against Rebirth. Boreal has banked the win. The further they can come back, Rebirth is 3-2. So Boreal still gets the win. But points are so important in the final rankings, since this is a quite short season. If I'm not mistaken, it's 8 or 9 weeks. So every single win you can get is of utmost importance. It's so important. It could very well be the difference between qualifying for the playoffs and not making it. So these matches are important, even though. Why is my overlay not there? There you go. Hello. Rivera is our last player. Who's the last player and map? We're going to be waiting for Boreal's answer. Who's there for... I think I saw Sleeper for Boreal. Went behind Dark Shrine. Yeah, we do it in English because there's more people watching. And because there's more potential of people watching. You see, last week we hit 40 to 50 and now we have 70. And we're not even on Team Liquid. And that's something I'm going to do. I didn't have time to do it. There's Thunderdog Esports League is actually an event on Team Liquid. So we could even get featured on Team Liquid for casting this clan war, and that probably will bring us to 100 next week. I hope so. Just waiting on the next Boreal player. It's gonna give me some time to go check out Rivera's profile. I hope we get to see a Zerg. We only had one this time. I'm sorry about that cough, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Zerg wins. Rivera is a Zerg. And if it's Sleeper playing, we may get... Is Sleeper a Zerg? Could we get a ZVZ? That would be nice. That would be a change. Is anybody from Boreal on? Oh, Spinal is there. Tiger is the last player. And what is the map? out of 5 or 8? Did you guys raise your shangers? What? Oh, for Ushang. There you go. Okay. Wow, I'm so slow tonight. Terran needs more buff. Protoss need more lasers. Okay. The next player is Tiger. Yes, indeed. Whew. I should not have put on this big shirt. It seems that Tiger is away for a couple seconds, so we can enjoy some elevator music. I want to see the chat go wild. Please. Where can we see the standing of the tourney or the bracket? Good question, sir. It's thunderdogesports.com. Let me just be sure of that. And so you must not confuse this with, it's really Thunderdog Esports and not Thunderdoge Esports. Thunderdoge Sports. There you go. Wow, that was a nice joke in my head. Oh my god. We're waiting on Tiger's comeback. You're getting casted next week, are you? Really? I thought that wasn't the case. Week 3? Oh, okay. So you're getting casted twice. We are getting casted twice. Week 7 against Team Gravity and week 3. So I get a week off, basically. That's what you say? Damn! I hate weeks off. This elevator music, though. I'm assuming you just got there. Okay, good. Perfect. I hope they don't make an highlight out of this. Oh my god. If they make an highlight out of this. So yeah, next week, next Tuesday against Ribsies. And the finals are top 4. Let's see. Can I get the standings? Where do I get the standings? Sorry. Okay. So there are no standings, so to speak. So the map will be merry-go-round. I may have to end this intermission, guys. Intermission, that's another good one I could have popped. intermission. Offspring, right? It's the Offspring? Yeah, okay.
Welcome to intermission.
Welcome to intermission. Dun, 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 dun. Such an awesome song. I love this. And now you're just talking about stuff and you just stop.
Yeah, intermission.
And then you start again because we're still casting this clan war, guys. Boreal versus Rebirth eSports. Boreal has secured the win 3-1. And game number 5 is right on our doorstep as Rivera and Tiger are going to battle it out. Shut up! Are going to battle it out in a CBC for the ages. Thank you to The Offspring for making this song. Okay. Enough. So the elevator music was good. I just hope they're not gonna cut it off because I may. Oh. I just hope they're not gonna cut it off because I played the intermission. So Tiger is ready. Rivera is too. And that reminds me, I haven't checked. I went to check his race, but I didn't check his rank. Was it last season? Heart of the Swarm. It was a master. He's not ranked. He's not ranked. Yes, yet he has the Grandmaster hologram of some sorts. Oh, that's because he got kicked out. Oh, you guys will see. There you go. Here, like this. He has the hologram, the golden thingy around his. Okay. Gonna put everyone referee. Good luck, have fun, guys. It's gonna be a nice change of pace for the stream. I need to add VODs to the Twitch. Yes, we are recording right now. I am gonna try to get the best moments out of this. Definitely not the intermission dance. Or maybe. Whatever. So, here we are. Last game of the evening. We are going to have our Rebirth eSports player spawning in the top left position of merry-go-round. It is the Zerg Rivera trying to get a second win for Rebirth in this clan war. And on the other side of the map, on the top right corner, we have another Zerg from Boreal. It is Tiger. Let's see if Tiger will roar his way to a win this time, or if Rivera will pull like something like a river of Zerglings. I'm trying to make a joke here. It doesn't work. Like Rivera, that river. That's not funny. Dude, shut up. Oh, my head. So both players sent out their initial scouting overlords in the wrong direction. So this means that all scouting will be pretty late. But again, we're not going to see any cheese. As I've mentioned earlier, cheese is very rare. I'm not getting lagged either. Okay. Good. Are we on the right overlay? Yes, we are. Good. Excellent. So, you guys are still 60. Even though the game is done and Boreal won the clan war, you guys are still over 60 people watching. It really it goes straight to my heart. I really appreciate your presence here. I know there are some Team Killing Spree guys here watching. I know there's a lot of people of Boreal, probably quite a few people of Rebirth too. I really appreciate whatever support you can give me and Boreal by following our channels. This channel, of course, the one you're watching right now. If someone could maybe link in the chat, twitch.tv/Cadium Live, all in one word. That's my own channel. I'm streaming my road to Masters, and maybe some other clan wars, some other plans, maybe in the near future. Some Toronto lands, Dreamland, of course. So lots of events coming up, and a lot of StarCraft too. So I hope I can see you guys there. It's in English as well, by the way. As Rivera is crossing the map with his first pair of lings. Tiger is just now leaving, and both of these pairs of Zerglings will cross. Give a nice little tap on the head to each other, and just cross straight to the other side of the map in their opponent's base. Rivera scouts the timing of the expansion here as these guys are working their way, well, in exactly the same fashion. The only little thing, this little difference here, that Rivera got his first queen earlier on from the main, and he got a second one right after, whereas Tiger delayed it a little bit. Oh, also he's getting gas. Nah, of course. I was looking for the reason why this was. So there we go. We have metabolic boost a good 30 seconds in. This is what happens when I stream and I'm tired. I'm sorry. So, Tiger gonna get away with this Overlord, saving it. Speed. And it's going to be a gigantinormous, I just invented a word. It's a gigantinormous advantage in the speed timing for Rivera, who's basically gearing up for Speedling Baneling action as 18 Zerglings are produced right now. And yeah, this is definitely a Roach Warren. I saw the double gas here and the timing he used for it too. And even the third gas. Interesting. So we had at some point 24 lings in production for Rivera. He's keeping them quite hidden as well. Tiger has no idea. He saw the gas timing though. Probably had the good idea to click on it. But this is gonna hit really hard. We have 26 Zerglings on the field for Rivera, and he's moving out right now. He's gonna have enough for what, almost 8 Banelings? At least 7, but almost 8. And Tiger, I mean, he doesn't even have to wait for the Banelings. Tiger has literally nothing. He's got 6 roaches in production, but that's it. So many Zerglings on the field. Is Tiger going to be able to hold? This first queen will fall, and Zerglings will stream into the main as roaches get caught in small numbers, hugging this queen to be saved for as long as possible. Tiger will retreat from his natural as Zerglings keep streaming in. There were 14 in production for Rivera. Rivera is trying to go for the win here. He wants this game to stop right now, and he's starting to get a good quantity of drone kills. Tiger is not, yeah, it's over. GG. GG. Rivera takes the game number 5 with a very aggressive and very effective Zergling Speedling all-in. Speedling Baneling all-in. He never actually needed the Banelings in the end, since his opponent Tiger went for the Roach build. Just didn't have quite the appropriate wall to hold it off. And thus ends the stream, guys. Gigantinormous. Yep. Oh yes. Dreamland.net, of course. Nerf the bad jokes of Cadium. I'm so sorry. Yes, of course we'll see each other at Dreamland. A lot of delay. Wow, the spoilers. So, we're gonna end this stream just like it started with elevator music. No, where's my elevator music? You lied to me. You told me we still had the elevator music. Elevator music. Guys, again, I want to give big thanks to Boreal eSports for, well, basically having me on the team in the first. First things first. Thanks for having me on the team, guys. Thanks for keeping me. No, seriously, thanks for letting me stream in English. It's really, really appreciated. I think everyone is enjoying it. We hit 72, I think, 72 or 74 concurrent viewers tonight. I'm trying to get the. I'm trying to get the stats here, but whatever happens. Thanks to Boreal Esports, thanks to their supporters, to their sponsors, iWeb, Havoc Technologies, and Stinky Footboard for supporting the team. I want to give a big shout out to my very own sponsor, CIPC.com, for providing the computer that's streaming right now. It's all theirs. They're supporting me, and I really, really appreciate it. Thanks to you guys for watching. Please leave a follow on this stream. Of course, next week is gonna be streamed by the Thunderdogs Association, the Thunderdog Regular Streamers Association, and we're gonna be back with week 4. Until then, if you want to see some nice games, ladder happiness, you can follow my stream, twitch.tv/KDMLive. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see each other next time. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya. Peace.